heroes around, because Mushi's played Pugner previously. Like, Mushi was the player that played almost every single hero at
man as he can. So Thug is still playing the deny game, and KYXY is throwing down every single ability that he can with that regen right now.
Why not? When you got the mana, you may as well use it. And this was the time when LC wanted to try and find a kill. The snowball in is, well, I get to miss first blood in top lane. That's the clink was possible, and now double TPs are arriving in. It's the Tusker with the Iron Shards who cannot control the Lion, but he's going to snowball with a little bit of help. It's Latrak looking for the stun, but that Netherwall's still doing work. Not to mention KYXY decrepifying, so they cannot attack into Lion, and KYXY almost isolating Spartan. The Lion's still going to go down. Looks like a Sonic Wave to finish the job there, or at least a Scream. It was actually the Sonic Wave that was
Spark actually dodges the blast as well, and at the same time Ohio goes down at bottom and KYXY decreps him, and he's gonna miss the blast again!
Wow. With that, it's so slow when you decrepify, but still KYXY cannot hit these blasts.
Actually gonna run all the way back? Yeah, he's fine. He's got treads on.
Oh, they found him. Is there a nice sharp position you can get there? Will be one over on the line. Lock him in. Johnny just TP's out, but the double stun, there's a small little gap around it. KYXY with a double damage rune as well as Netherwall down. I'm not quite sure you really want to snowball yourself into this one, because Decrepify is available. The blast will hit on 3. There's enough damage for KYXY to get a return. Call down from Madara will ensure they can get a little bit more space to retreat out, so it just becomes the Latrak for the Lion trade-off. But Mushi ran all the way from bottom lane to try and find this Gyro. The Rocket Barrage being completely wasted. Mushi was invis the entire time, and Gyro, the only option is to TP back out again. When he has those Scarab Beetles on him, he has to TP out. Just burst him down, because you could just be killing yourself at the same time.
They have a pretty mobile lineup right now, so dealing with the
they found Mushi, hook shot in, the snowball's going to come in, but Mushi time lapses away, and also Shikuchi, the movement speed's way too far, and then he actually traps him in with the Ice Shards. Mushi, he took himself another run, and well, he's got 6-1 charges, so that may just be enough for him. He's up high, another Shikuchi available, there was one illusion that was left behind, he'll get away. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Thug's in a little bit of trouble, the stun, the roar, not the greatest timing, but it's going to be enough. Mushi will still end up dying, but you trade the Queen of Pain for a Weaver at this point of the game.
You're really happy with that trade if you're on the dire side. Plus you have Hawk Vision at all times, and they might actually catch Skanks here as Ohio's gonna run into him. The smoke does break, and he actually just manages to get away. Do they have vision on him? Yes, they do.
And they'll bring him back in range for the roar. You do have Kerchik close enough that he can go for the stun, but the snowball picks him up. He actually held the stun. Finger of Death comes out, and they've got the kill on strike. With the disruptor rolling down, the hook shot will be coming in. Ohio's with a healthy man. He'll die in the tree lines, giving a double kill to Thug, while Mushi in the middle of this fight. KOSO drops down the ward, and now draining out the life from Gyrocop. The Thug, he's trying to get rid of it out of the water. He's able to do so he can use his burst damage again. But Mushi, no, you can't keep doing this.
Don't go for this.
It's a 2-for-2 trade-off. Be content. Aghanim Scepter, which he used so well during their semi-final.
The Aghanim Scepter wouldn't be terrible, but there's so much burst damage on London Conspiracy that I don't know if it's worth it. And that's what the Aghanim Scepter on Pugna, if you play that medic role, it's not very useful if your team gets from 100 to 0 instantly.
Goes in, Skylark runs top of Ohio, but the shards push him out of the cogs, and then you actually had Skylark isolated out by Johnny. After he puts down the wall, he does have glimpse of marble, so Skylark's coming back into the stun with the roars. They ensure that clockwork drops. Fnatic just playing the range game, and LC not full gyrocopter and running well behind the tower. Now Madara is the one who's in trouble. He can get glimpsed a long way back here into KYXY, and he's going to have exactly that done to him. Underneath the tower, Decrepify, blast, drain. Madara, he has to walk away from Johnny. There's no other choice, but the wall's up cooldown in 1 second time, and he's going to get fingered down by the Lion. And that's a big kill for Fnatic. They're playing these lanes perfectly. The rotations are wonderful. Even TP into the tier 2 tower. He has to walk past the tier 1 tower of the Radiant side, but as you said, with the negative armor, with both the Medallion as well as that Desolator, they're coming in close, but Roshan down to 400, hook shot in, Skylark trying to actually contest this, killed by the Dire, and Weaver does get the Aegis Immortal. Skylark's going to die inside the pit. The Shards who control him, and Johnny is a sacrifice for the greater good. They ensure the Latrak is down. Mushi up to Thailand to the damage, the cooldown's there, snowballing in, Mushi's so low, they haven't finished the job, and they can't do so. The only hero left for LC is going to be this Queen of Pain, turns for the Sonic Wave. He'll break the Aegis Immortal over on Mushi, but that does mean now the Weaver's back to life again. He'll get away to safety, but a good fight there for Fnatic. It could have been a lot worse though.
I don't think it matters too much. He sells. No, he just dropped his boots and got the soul boost.
They see Spartan, they come in close, the roar, the sun. He is dead even before you can count a second on your clock.
And the Leshrac is pushing out top, but is unable to get anything more than that. And Fnatic, I mean, they've got control of this game right now. KYXY is so tanky, and Thug looks like he wants to go for this one. I think it's going to be really close. No, he doesn't want to do this.
He may not also be sure like where the rest of Fnatic are. Like a couple turn themselves on. Oh no, they blink. Hawk shot in, but the Disruptor only. Perfect on the Queen of Pain. He can't go for the Sonic Wave. Even Skylark getting glimpsed away. So they cannot keep their damage on the front lines. And now with the bugs, Mushi! Too deep! He gets pumped out. And that's from the Walrus Punch. And they're going to lose 3 heroes in Fnatic. That's a big misplay by Fnatic.
Yeah, I thought for a second the Queen of Pain was insane. And she goes in.
And in fact, Mushi just TP's down. And Thug, well, he's finished his BKB as TP available, and they come in for the tree line. The Hex to start with. This means he won't be able to blink into the tree lines. They can't commit the Roar as well, and they don't even need to.
Yeah, this is so unfortunate because he thought that Mushi was at top, and he's like, why is Mushi pushing Link Dagger on the line? Like, they can just engage and disengage really quickly.
Well, let's see if Fnatic want to engage. The tier 2 towers coming under threat from the LC lineup. They're bringing everyone up into the jump in. The Netherworld's already down for KOX1. He got orchided up, but that means Thug's got nothing left. He doesn't have life. Blinks himself away to save it, but it was Mushi. The Glimpse is going to bring back no, he has to trigger the BKB, the Gyrocopter with a call out. So going to get Rawn. They protect him inside the Snowball. Beastmaster down for the count line as well. KOX1 still standing its ground, but Madara is just doing work as that Gyrocopter. Now Skylark might be able to finish the job as well as Thug. They're actually going to kill off Mushi, who is a secondary Orchid.
What's going on?
I don't know, but KYXY can at least kill off this Queen of Pain. In the end, the shards come in, and KYXY is in trouble. Oh, there you go, your blast. They again use this Snowball to avoid the damage from Fnatic, and they will take this tier 2 tower. London Conspiracy, a terrific team fight.
I have no idea what just happened because London Conspiracy is they go for the 5-man smoke gank, but I think they know. They want to try to contest this Roshan, but Fnatic are just in a really good position right now. But they are fragmented as KYXY is completely alone.
Yep, there's your blinking. Goes to the Walrus Punch. 4-star found, but they isolate Johnny with a good hook shot in. He'll still get the LT off as well as the ball, but they just snowball straight through it. In for KYXY. Sonic Wave from Pug. The BKBs are protecting them. Pugna will buy back in. He's TPing into the tier 1
Mushi's
tower.
getting so low.
They really want this fight, but Mushi, you're right. He's able to time less back out, but the Raw comes in. Perfect timing from Ohio. And now Madara and as well as Spartan, they are too far up. Madara into the tree line. He knows he's dead, but then again, TP out. Nah, the stun's available. They can stop him now. It was Kerchik going again. Spartan trapped on the high ground, and Mushi with a triple kill. And not to mention, Roshan is up. They can take the Aegis, the Immortal as well. Aegis has gone in 20 seconds.
Yeah, like you give up that tier 2 every single time. There's no reason to fight into 2 lives. And Thug is looking for it right now, but he's going to get initiated on.
Wow, and they're going to go even deeper with this Spartan movement towards the front line. Sweet Mushi, he's just chasing after that Tusker. He's accepted the fact the line's going to die. He shot it in.
He has to be careful
can't get
right
out.
now.
He's able to just Shikuchi himself away, or can he walk a barrage? It's ripping him apart. He can't even turn on him. Wow, that Lotus Orb protecting as well. He couldn't even turn onto the Gyrocopter. And to survive during the fights when you've only got 1300, now 1500 when he switches over to the strength treads. Yep, they're coming down further, and it's all for the Tusker. They'll drain him out, and the line will ensure the kill.
Bloodstone charges. This makes killing supports pick off first. Like if you can pick off Madara, then you go for the high ground push to force out the buyback. But typically you'll just wait out the Aegis.
They're running after him. Mushi's on the top lane, almost looks like bait. Gets the BKB off in time.
Right
and Madara, he has to run away, forced up into the Raw. They control the Gyrocopter, and even then Kerchik, even deeper, controls the Queen of Pain. They perfectly time their stuns. Multitasking them over the 2 cores of LC, and this will now be a tier 2 tower.
And KYXY just kind of, that looks so weird. Like he's healing people for like 10 health, and he's actually just giving them mana back. Like he's healing negative armor right now, and Mushi's being healed up by KYXY from the high ground.
Doesn't even need to be in the pit to help out. But the ping came out from Tusker saying, yo, this guy's over here. Send the Sigil up. KXY forced up down. The Crepifying over on the Gyro so he can't quickly attack. Little Shrek's already been popped out by the Weaver. But where's the extra help? Now it comes in with the form of the Snowball into Ohias. The Beastmaster will drop a Mushi. Picks up a double kill. Taking out the Clockwork and the follow-up son with a finger of death. Madara's in so much trouble. Dead to the world. Mushi even thinking about going for Thug. Got a Mocha King Bar charge on the stun too. The Kerchik moving away from Leshrac. It's currently 2 down for LC. Fnatic with one on the sidelines. They're going to go even further. The Shards controlling him in, but he had a Netherward behind the rest of Fnatic. Oh, care. I don't actually even think there's a reason for him to care.
He takes 0 damage there with those.
Yeah. He's still got the Aegis, the Immortal. The KOXY is drained the life out. Now the hook shot comes in from Skylark. Force up gets him out of trouble over Io. Being initiated on by Thug. Is there enough damage? The Ridge with the Sonic Wave. The spill damage coming into KOXY, but it's Johnny. Madara's going to work here, but Mushy, remember he's your main man. Time lapsing out, needs more time. Stun control. There is the Aegis Immortal. It's about to pop out, and it will do so. The Gyro Cup is on the sidelines. They're all pretty injured. The extra is stun on top of Thug. They need the Hex with the Glimmer Key, making it difficult to fight here. And they're backing out. The new Nether Ward's down. Thug can be careful with his mana usage again. Mushy chasing after him. Shikuchi damage. Just one attack coming in with the Desolator. Ghost will be able to protect the track. But you got the buyback in now from Madara. Force up away from that stun. Has he got enough damage to kill off anyone? Probably not, because Mushy is still going to town. He got the Lashrak. He'll move over the Gyro Cup. In fact, he's killing up the Clockwork first. Time lapse is 4 seconds away. He's out of range of the cold down, but where is he going to move to from here? That's how he does it, with Kerchik getting a huge double stun on LC, and this will be mid-ranks. Fnatic have control. They will take top, and they will take mid here.
And GG is called by London Conspiracy, realizing a mega creep tier. There's not a whole lot they can do. They're falling a little bit too far behind, but this was not easy for Fnatic. Like, they had to brawl over and over again. Team wipe after team wipe, team wipe, and Fnatic barely managed to take that fight.
And they should just be very, very happy with their performance. LC, they did work really, really hard. If they